Welcome back to another Sunday prep day. Now, before I actually start with the prep, I have an announcement. I plan on going live for next Sunday. So, it will be 3 p.m. Dutch time. I'll put all the different time zones in there so you can see what time it is. But yeah, leave some questions if you want, even if you can't make it, so I have something to answer. So, we'll start with cleaning out some peppers. For my menu for lunch today, I'm going to have some ham sandwiches, because I usually have sandwiches on the weekend because I don't eat them during the week because I eat low-carb, keto-friendly meals for lunch. And then for dinner tonight, I'm going to do some sauerkraut. I'm going to saute that with peppers, onions, chilies. I'm going to have that with some roasted potatoes. And then with some chicken. I want to get some kielbasa, but they didn't have any. So I'll just do some little chicken wings on the side. On Monday, Meatless Monday, I'm doing a salad for lunch. And then for dinner, I'm having some chili soup. And I have some bread in the freezer still that I'm going to use for that. So you will see me make some chili soup after I do all my veg prep. On Tuesday, for lunch, I'm going to do a low-carb stir-fry with bean sprouts. I like using bean sprouts instead of things like rice or noodles. And then for dinner, I'll do some tacos with chicken, and I'll have some salsa with that. Like a pico de gallo style, but I don't really like raw tomatoes that much, so I usually use peppers. Let's make a little bit of space on the cutting board. And then Wednesday, I'm going to do some low-carb burgers. I'm going to make buns out of almond flour and some butter, baking powder, and egg. And I'll have that with some burger. And then for dinner, I'm going to do a rice bowl with some green beans and some chicken skewers. Haven't decided yet on seasoning or marinade for the chicken, but I should have everything I need in my pantry. Then on Thursday, I'm going to do another low-carb stir-fry. And actually, I think Tuesday I'm going to not do bean sprouts. I think I'll do those Thursday. And Tuesday I'll do broccoli rice. So I have some broccoli stem. I always save those because those are perfect for making broccoli rice with. And then, let's see. Yeah, I'll just have some spring onions. I have some peppers, onions, carrot, all that stuff. Chilies for the stir fry. Maybe I'll add some of the green beans as well. And then for dinner, I'm going to do some pasta. Just with some tomato sauce with beef. I still have plenty of canned tomatoes that I'm trying to go through. And then for Friday, as always, I don't know yet what I'm going to do for lunch, because that depends on what I have left over. And then for dinner, I'll do some fish tacos again with that salsa. And that's it. So yeah, these peppers are going to go in the salsa, in the stir fry, and in the sauerkraut. Lots of things. So I'm chopping up 2 big peppers and a smaller one. because I'll easily go through that in the week. This container is probably a little small, but we'll make it work. Did you start your Christmas decorations yet? I haven't put my tree up, but I did put the garlands up in the kitchen. And I like these ornaments. All of them are food themed. So I have hamburgers, hot dogs. I don't know how well you can see it on camera, especially with the lighting. But I have different kinds of fruit, baked goods. So everything is food related. And I'll probably set my tree up next week, I think. Because here on December 5th, it's Sinterklaas, which is the Dutch holiday that Santa is based on. So I usually wait with putting up the tree until after December 5th. Just, you know, to give that holiday a chance. Because even though it's a traditional Dutch holiday, we're moving more and more towards Christmas. Sinterklaas is more celebrated with little kids, and Christmas as a family holiday. So I always feel it's kind of rude to celebrate Santa Claus before Sinterklaas has even been here. So I usually wait with the tree. Alright, first thing done. Now we're just going to do some chilies. These are for all the same things as the peppers. And these are mild, so don't de-seed them. I think you've heard me say that like a million times already. So yeah, do you have any suggestions what to make for a Christmas dinner? I don't know what I'm doing yet, but I'm always looking for traditional dishes to make. The American traditions are kind of weird to me, with like putting marshmallows on top of already sweet potatoes. That's, yeah, I don't know who thought of that, but that just sounds really weird to me. But yeah, let me know what you guys are going to be making, and maybe I'll take some inspiration from that as I drop my peeler. So the potatoes are going to be for tonight, to go with the sauerkraut. Did I actually need to peel them? I could have just done some wedges, but I think I'm gonna hand cut some fries for the air fryer. So yeah, these won't take very long in the air fryer at all. I'll do one more. By the way, I'm always taking inspirations from meals in general, because most of the time I cook for myself. And you would think that would make it easy because you can have anything you want. But in practice, like when you can have anything that you want, what do you want? And sometimes I feel like I just make the same dishes over and over because I know I like them. So If you have any suggestions, please drop them down below, and there's a good chance that I'll be making them. Okay. That's the capsicum family done. But yeah, if you have any questions that you would like me to answer on next Sunday, just let me know. You can ask anything, like what kind of gear do I use? How do I plan my meals? What is my budget? What do I like to cook? Like anything, just drop them down below. So I have something to talk about. Because I don't have that many subscribers yet, so I don't know how many people are actually going to be in the stream. So the more questions I have beforehand, the better. So this yellow onion is for the chili soup. And if I have leftover, I'll use that for the stir fry or something like that. And then I also have some red onions that I'm going to cut finer. And those are for the sauerkraut, for the salsa, things like that. Right, some spring onions. These are for the stir fries, for the sauerkraut. Might use them for some topping for the chili soup. You can actually replant the stems. I've tried that before and it works pretty well, but it's winter time now, so I can't plant them outside and I just don't really have the space for inside. Okay, next up we have some garlic. So I'm gonna leave a couple of cloves whole for the chili soup, and then the rest I'm just gonna give a quick chop. So the chopped garlic is going in the sauerkraut, in the stir fry, in the pasta. Have any of you seen the new Willow series yet? Because I grew up in the 80s, so Willow was a big childhood favorite. I watched the first 2 episodes. I'm not convinced yet, but so far it was entertaining. I just don't know if it's going to live up to the movie yet. But I like that most of the actors returned. Okay, some carrots, again for the stir fry, and I'll use some in my sauerkraut as well. Just giving them a quick peel. And give them a quick chop. That should be enough. We have some cucumber. I'm gonna cut some of this in slices for my salad. And some I'm going to cut into little cubes for my salsa. And actually, let me put that in my container that I'm gonna put my salsa in. And here I have some cilantro, which is going into my salsa. I'm not gonna use the whole bunch. To finish that, we'll also add some of our garlic. You know what, we'll do a little bit of spring onion and some red onion. Some red pepper, yellow pepper. I'm not going to do green because there's already a lot of green in there. And some chilies. Add some salt. Some cumin. I have a lemon here. There we go. Give it a quick stir. That's actually the quickest way. And there we go. There we have our salsa. We have our green beans. I'm just gonna top and tail real quick. And actually, while I take my time to top and tail these green beans, I will get my Ninja Foodi preheating on saute. So we have our green beans cut. I'm just gonna add some oil to my preheated Ninja Foodi. It's just on saute. And we'll get our onions in. And some of our whole cloves of garlic. It's gonna slow cook for a few hours, so they're gonna fall apart anyway. We'll do some peppers, because I like peppers in my chili. And we'll do some chilies. And some salt. And this will also be a good time to add some whole cumin. Let that bloom a little bit in the oil. So we're gonna let that saute, and while that does, so I'll make my broccoli rice. So that's really simple. You can do it in a food processor, but it's not that much. I'll just use my microplane. This is a coarse one. And literally all there is to it is to just grate. I always do the smaller stems first, so they get out of the way. And then you just grate. You want it on a coarse grater, not too fine. And yeah, broccoli rice is great. You can use it in just as this, or you've seen me make the wraps with it, the same as with cauliflower. So it's always good to save the stems. You can just cut them and steam them too if you want to, or use in a stir fry. So just the last little end I'm going to get rid of. So that's the rice done. We'll check on this. We'll let that saute a little bit longer. In the meantime, I'm just going to quickly put everything away that I don't need anymore. Okay, all the vegetables have softened. I have some oregano here. And now I'll just add some canned tomatoes. Add a little bit of water. And here I have some beans. I cooked these from dried, but you can just use canned if you want. And these are just mixed beans. I have pinto, black bean, red kidney bean, cannelloni beans, I think. Just a lot of different ones that I had in my pantry. Now everything is in there. We're going to switch it to slow cook. Put the lid on and just let that go for a few hours. And that's our food prep done for now. So when the soup is done, I'll close out the video and I'll see you then. And that is the soup done. I'm just letting it cool a little bit and then I'll put that in the fridge. So that's prep work for the week. If you like this, I do this every single Sunday. I have a whole playlist. Don't forget to check in next week when I do a live and leave your questions below. So thank you for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, definitely comment, and thank you for watching. Until next time, bye.